Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. We past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming.
What up, though? It's that nigga Mom, man. We about to react to this 50 Cent promo. I Am What I Am Reebok promo. Behind the scenes, 2005. I'm really watching this, man, to just reminisce on the times, man. 2005 was a good time for me. My mom was still alive. I was in middle school, or just getting to middle school. Yeah, man, it was just a great time, bro. I can remember vividly my brother listening to this nigga. He had a picture of this nigga cover in his locker. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, back in the days, kids used to have posters and shit. I was never one of those kids. I never felt the need to have posters in my room, nothing. I never glorified other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I may have looked up to or was influenced by, but I never, like, glorified other people to the point I was idolized them and had their pictures in my room and shit. But 50 Cent, that was one of the motherfuckers. My brother had a picture of this nigga in his locker, you know what I'm saying? And that's how hot he was at the time. Like, 50 had a good little run. And at that time, I really didn't fuck with a lot of hip-hop, you know, because a lot of it was, like, trash. No good subject matters. Like, no, in fact, I ain't gonna say all of it was trash. A lot of it wasn't mainstream. A lot of it was underground. And the same thing going on now. Like, a lot of the best artists are underground artists. 50 was an underground artist at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like when the Jay-Z and Nas shit was going on, 50 was an underground artist at the time. But I digress. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but just saying all that to say 2005 was a good time. So we're getting right into this. Like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today. And we about to see what this nigga 50 got to say in his promotion of Reebok. The G-Unit shoes. I remember them bitches too.
My father. My mom used to tell me I was born to the Immaculate Conception to make me feel special about not having a dad around. When she was 15 years old, she didn't see welfare or public assistance as an option.
And it's crazy because this Marquise when he was young, man. And the thing about, man, I ain't been rich, you know what I'm saying? And plus I ain't got kids, so I can't relate to either one. And what I'm about to say is, you know, this when him and his son had a great relationship. But I see that when you're in demand, you know what I'm saying, and people need you, and you gotta make your money from being visible all the time and shit, you ain't got time to be around your kids, man. So everything that you gave them, it's just like an invisible guy gave it to him, and boom, boom, boom. When in actuality, you put out the work and you did all these things, and now they become entitled. It's like 50 was upset at his son because obviously what his mama instilled, but he spent the most time with his mama, you know what I'm saying? So obviously whatever she say, he's going to gravitate more towards if you're not in his life like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you busy all the motherfucking time. But, you know, you beefed out with your child. That's kind of deep, man. And it's just crazy to look at this, man. Look at this nigga hairline, though. Like, you was that rich. Why your son hairline ain't like yours?
So she went and she also was trying to take care of me.
He had to been about 10 on this. He had been 10, 11. Because he had his shoulder. It looked like he was holding him at first. Then I looked at it like that, like, no, he just standing next to him.
She got killed.
Okay, I'm sorry to. Oh, damn, his mama got killed. Ooh, I hate to hear that, man. I ain't know all this. So I'm learning something new about 50. I really don't know shit about 50. All I know, he got shot in front of his grandma's crib. You know what everybody else know. 9 times and all that shit, but I don't know. I didn't know what he's talking about in this Reebok promo.
Perception to make me feel special.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me turn on my speaker on. I hate when I do this. I just turn my shit on, then I just realized, like, after a while, like, this shit coming through the TV monitor. I mean, I'm talking about TV monitor. The speaker. I mean, yeah, the monitor speaker.
My dad, when she was 15, she didn't see...
And she was 15. And that's the fucked up part when young women had kids at a young age and they ain't figure out life. Now you got this kid and you got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, dog, a lot of women, young women, do have help, but in a lot of cases, women don't have help, and they really have to figure that shit out, man.
Welfare or public assistance as an option. So she went in the wrong direction. She hustled to try and take care of me. She got killed. They put something in her drink and then turned on the gas.
Put something in her drink. I'm gonna have to go back. Turn this on. Cause you know 50 yeah. So yeah, move on.
Direction. She hustled to try and take care of me. She got killed. They put something in her drink and then turned on the gas.
Turn on the gas. I know I heard that. What you mean?
And I had to go live with my grandparents. We're at my house in Connecticut.
Oh, the Tyson
When I
house.
come home, I get a chance to be by myself.
Look,
School is actually
that's deep, man. It go from this. Now y'all beefed out. This when he was 12. Probably ain't getting enough time with his father. Like, and this the thing, bro. I can understand why 50 don't understand what the fuck he doing to his son. Cause his daddy wasn't there. And he like, I was there, but you wasn't there, nigga. You was there, you existed, and you was in his life, and you was up there providing, but you wasn't there all the time. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't there majority of the time, bro. So I can see why Marquise got a whole entitlement issue because you wasn't around to instill those values or the shit that you know into your son. You know what I'm saying? You was just touring, doing what it do to get the money. But meanwhile, your son is getting indoctrinated by your baby mama.
the best place for me to actually think. You know, when I wake up in my bedroom, I wake up knowing, the last man to own this home earned over $500 million in his career, and when he sold it to me, he was under bankruptcy. So that motivates me, even being in a good financial space. Now knowing that the possibilities of not being in a good financial space are still very possible. He's the reason all of this is going on. Look at my hand. Look at me touch you with that. Now fish.
That's deep. And he telling his son this at the time, bro. But just saying this is all for you and telling them the ills of life and not teaching them, it ain't gonna work out because like right now, I did that with my nephews. I told them the ills of life. Every morning I walked them to school, and now they're older, they can see what I was talking about. I was telling them how to read, all that shit, like the importance of reading. Actually, I used Mike Tyson in my example to one of my nephews because he said he wanted to be a boxer at the time. I was like, you think Mike Tyson didn't know how to read? Because he still had to read his contracts. And say they give you a contract where they give you your the amount of money in numerical value in written form. So instead of it being numerical form, they got it in words. And if you don't know how to fucking read, they can get down on you. They could put $500, and $500 to a motherfucker can't read could be 500,000, this, that, or whatever the fuck, because they don't know how to fucking read. So you got to instill these values. You can't just kind of tell them about it. Like, hey, look, man, it was gonna happen in life. You should do this. Then I mean, that's valuable information as well, but you got to teach them too.
All over you, boy. That's what you make me give back. That's crazy. Get $20 a shot, right?
How you doing that?
I'm gonna get all your money. I'll hold that for you. But that don't mean I won't score a basket in this face.
50.
Sometimes I don't feel like
Whack
signing
it
an
up.
autograph. Because I'm just exhausted.
That's real. That's real, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel like signing an autograph. Because I can understand a motherfucker being grateful. Like, yeah, I'm in this position in the world. I'm a rapper. A world-renowned rapper. People fucks with me. They paying to see me. But you got paparazzi following you 24/7. People, weird-ass people coming up to you all the time. Doing dumb shit just to do it. Like, I can see where you coming from with that.
But I signed autograph because when no one wants my autograph anymore, it's over.
Yeah.
That's what he asked.
And that's real. That's real. He understand it. He understood it.
Absolutely, it is my motivation.
Then, oh man, the nigga got on
I see
Avizu.
someone
Avizu was the shit for y'all that don't know, man. Avizu was the shit back in the day, man. One pair of my pants, bro, back in the day was my favorite pair of Avizu pants. The front had like this rip type of material, and in the middle of it, it said Avizu. Then on the back, it had, you know, the signature symbol and shit. But them bitches was cold, bro.
That excites me to be around him, you know what I mean? Then he says things and I be like, where'd you get that from?
Then he says, like, where you get that from? His mama. Nigga had to deal with it.
I think the biggest misconception is
Then with 50, bro, as great of a person as people look at him when you want, he made bad decisions as any other man would. You know, as far as baby mothers and women, you got one baby mama, she done took the picture with, no, wait, no, 50 did that with his baby. Ooh, that was karma. That was karma, really look at it. 50 did some shit with Rick Ross' baby mama. Had her on like a adult magazine, posing with him taking, you know. Now Diddy did your girl the same way publicly, and he ain't make y'all beef public. He ain't say nothing about you. He just did what it do behind closed doors and fucked 50 up with that one. I ain't even gonna lie, cause I was about to be like, damn. But his first baby mama instilling that bullshit in his child. That's what I meant to start out with. But then I thought about it like, damn, he did that bullshit with Rick Ross baby mama years ago. I almost forgot about that. Now Diddy did something with your baby mama, and you come out with the doc. That's crazy. Really think about it.
hip hop music is storytelling. You know, and the artists that truly connect are artists that utilize their own experiences. Because people ID with those experiences, and those are the only things that I'm sure of the things that I've had go on. Everything that I do creatively will be here long after I'm gone.
Facts.
Putting the work in to make it the best possible material, I think it raises the standard.
It's 50 before Netflix, all that shit, but before, you know what I'm saying? This just him off the album. The movie probably was about to come out, though. I think Get Rich or Die Trying did come out in 2005, though, that movie. But he just got into acting, you know what I'm saying? This a year after. When did Get Rich or Die Trying come out? Cause that had been 2005, 2004, 2005, around that time.
This is a million miles from where I'm from. Got my own fish.
I got my own fish. Then what I
Nick, you're shooting in front of me.
air ball.
Oh, imagine that
50 was trash at basketball.
TV.
On national TV.
$20 a shot, dude.
And I can only imagine, bro, his son looking back at this, if this did pop in this timeline, like, and reminiscing and having a good time, you know, thinking about times with his dad where it was fun. You know? Me, I didn't have the luxury, you know. My pops, he left and went over to the Philippines and shit, you feel me? So, I got family, brothers and sisters that live in the Philippines. You know, I never met them. You know, I seen them, obviously, because we live in a time where we got Facebook and shit. We got this where I can make videos and talk about shit. Or, you know, video chat them. But, yeah. I can only imagine, you know, reminiscing about times with your pops. Because I can reminisce on times with my pops, but I was like 4 or 5, so it's different.
Hey.
Same. I see so much of myself in him that excites me to be around him. You know? And then he says things, and I be like, where'd you get that from? Like, you know. And one time I was leaving, and he told me, he said, Daddy, you got condoms? And I said, what? I swore his mom told him to say that to me. You know what I mean? Like,
I said it. The moms done did instilling
he
bullshit.
said, I said, so where you know that from? He said, BET wrapped it up.
BET wrap it up. Okay, that's funny. That was a fire video to check out, man. Vibing with 05. My thing, I be wanting to see videos of old times and see the background. Not like see what was going on around. What's the current events of that time? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the fashion? What's the swag like? You know what I'm saying? It's always great to look at old shit and see that. But with that being said, like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. It's that nigga Mime, and much love.
Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses that comfort them with torment snoring. Like you in your own home with a home phone. I'm more like E.T., got a phone home past the moon. It's not a movie, I'm about to fly past it soon. Spiritually, I roam alone. Physically, I'm eating off a plastic spoon.